Did you know that we have channel memberships now? If you'd like to help support this channel, get some exclusive Kawabana emotes to use in the comments, as well as an exclusive badge by your name, click that join button now to find out more. Every bit of support really helps. Thanks guys. There was a man by the name of Denkichi who lived in a tenement house in what is now Chuo Ward, Tokyo. Denkichi, a carpenter, lived happily with his wife Iku and their two children, Kentaro and Kame. One cold morning, Denkichi took his daughter Kame with him to a nearby public bath. When they got there, there was only one young girl and nobody else in sight. Although he wondered where her parents were, Denkichi didn't think too much more of it and hopped in the bath to relax for a bit. Before long, this mysterious young girl approached Denkichi and his daughter and asked if Kame wanted to play. The two were soon getting along famously and playing together like old friends, leaving Denkichi to relax in the bath. Yet, when it was time to go home, the mysterious little girl refused. She told him that she would see Kame home later herself, but they weren't done playing yet. Denkichi saw no harm in this, as it wasn't particularly uncommon at the time, so he left the two girls be and returned home by himself. True to her word, the girl brought Kame home later, but when she did, she entered the house like it was her own, surprising the family with her boldness. Taken aback, Denkichi asked the girl where she was from, to which she replied, "A rice dealer, beyond the baths." The family found her boldness a little odd, but didn't think much more of it than that. She started showing up at their house more and more often to play, as well as taking Kame out on outings. One day, she showed up with a bottle of sake and sat down to drink and fry up some dried sardines in the family home. Even setting aside her young age, Denkichi didn't exactly feel comfortable with someone coming into the family home so early in the morning to start eating and drinking on their property. He asked his wife to find out where exactly the girl was from, and she started asking around the neighborhood. As it turned out, nobody knew of a little girl from a rice dealer beyond the baths, so the mystery deepened. Who on earth was she? And why did she keep visiting their house? Where did she get the sake and snacks from? And why was she drinking at such a young age? Denkichi and his family suddenly grew fearful. Clearly, this was no ordinary girl, and nobody knew where she had come from. Yet still, she kept visiting their house like nothing was out of the ordinary. Unable to bear it any longer, Iku asked the girl directly what her name was, but the girl avoided the question and refused to answer. As such, the family decided to enlist the help of their neighbors in uncovering just exactly who this young girl was. Yet, they were in for another surprise. It turned out that the girl wasn't just visiting their house. She was visiting other homes all throughout the tenement, yet only ones that had young children. And so, the residents came to a terrifying conclusion. The mysterious little girl that was befriending all of their children, entering their houses like she owned them, and drinking and eating, had to be either a kitsune or a tanuki. But what exactly this yokai was after remained unknown. But what do you guys think? Could the mysterious little girl with a fondness for sake really have been a kitsune or a tanuki, or perhaps something else entirely? What was it that she was really after? Let me know what you think in the comments below, and I'll see you again next time.